Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today. Hope you're having a good morning so far. I ask you, if you will, to like, share, comment on the post, and appreciate that. Just give you a little reminder. If you haven't bought your chocolates or whatever, you got one day left to Valentine's Day. It's always funny if you want something interesting. Go to your local drugstore this evening or in the morning and see all the men in there trying to find that last minute card and gift. It's kind of comical to watch. But let's get back on task here. Look with me, if you'd like to, in the book of Genesis. We will be in the 18th chapter, looking at one verse today, verse number 16. Then the men set out from there, and they looked down towards Sodom, and Abraham went with them to set them on their way. We're kind of looking at Abraham's prayer life, his walk with God, his relationship with God, and really specifically, I guess, is Abraham's desire for the very presence of God in his life. Two angels have appeared to Abraham at the door of his tent, and they have spent a good deal of time talking. And now they get up, the angels themselves, they get up and they start off on their way to Sodom. And the Bible tells us that when they do, Abraham gets up and goes with them. He didn't have to. He chose to. They didn't tell him to come with them. He chose to. They didn't tell him, you need to go to Sodom. He chose to. They didn't tell him, join us on the way. He chose to. He could have stayed at his tent, but he didn't want to. He went on his journey with them to Sodom. Why? Because Abraham desired the presence of God. He wanted that relationship. He had had that close experience. He had tasted. Bible says, God says, "Taste and see that I am good." Abraham had tasted, and he liked it, and he wanted to continue this friendship, this relationship that he had built with God. He was confident in the promises of God, and so this sense of friendship and fellowship that Abraham had with God was growing in him, and he wanted to fuel that relationship. He didn't want his experience with the Lord to come to a conclusion, and so he goes with him. And I think the true child of God is always going to have that kind of desire, that kind of yearning in them to want to have a more intimate relationship with God, to want to have a closer walk with God, to be as good of friends as possible, I guess, is a way of saying it. So they're going to think about God during the day. They're going to push out thoughts that are ungodly. They're going to want to hear from His Word. They're going to want to hear what He has to say. They're going to designate some times in their day to spend with God. That should be the desire of every believer. And we certainly see here then that it was the desire of Abraham. And so as we wrap up this morning, I would challenge you. I can't answer the question for you, and I only answer it for myself. But do we have a desire to walk closer, to develop our relationship with the Lord. And I think most who are listening are going to, if you would get up and you would watch an old preacher babble for a few minutes every day, you're probably going to say, yes, absolutely. Well, then the next question that comes to task, it comes to the front, is this. Then what are we doing to make that happen? What are you going to do today to deepen your relationship with God? Think about it. You have a good day. We'll see you here tomorrow morning.